Hello good people, welcome to Raw Vegan Rising. My name is Shane Sterling. This is a what I eat in a day video. Alright, I haven't done one of these in a while. I'm happy and excited to share my day with you all so you can see how I do my day, what I eat, how I live, you know, the thought process behind it, the preparation behind it. So I have a good day planned for you guys. Thanks for being here. Let's get into it. So today I am going to the gym. It's a weekday. I'm taking my kids to school, and that's definitely a different kind of day than on a day I don't work out, like say a weekend. I definitely eat a lot less on weekends or on days that I don't work out. So on workout days, I start my day with a smoothie. This is a acai smoothie with 2 bananas, 4 dates, 2 tablespoons of maca powder, 2 tablespoons of flaxseed, about a cup of frozen mango, and a little handful of wild blueberries, and a tablespoon of the acai powder. So this is 1 quart, and there's a little bit left in there. Let me take a sip of this. This is my pre-workout smoothie, and I'll show you in the kitchen. So I have that whole quart. And then I have about that much left. So today it's about 1.5 quart. I literally just woke up, popped out of bed, make myself a smoothie, make my kids food and lunch for school. Everybody's getting dressed. This smoothie right here totals 1,100 calories so far, okay? Which is about right. I usually try to get in 1,000 calories before workout and probably 1,000 calories after my workout, which we'll see. I'm off. It's about 7:30 in the morning right now, and I'll be back the next time I'm ready to eat something. Glad you're along for this ride. It'll be fun. So I just dropped my kids off at school, and I'm here, arrived at the gym, ready for my workout. Today is leg day, so I'm going to focus on all leg exercises. But I really wanted to just say that I haven't tracked calories in about 1.5 years. I used to track calories a lot years ago when I was learning about fitness, and I would try to get lean, and I would track my calories so that I could decrease my calories, you know, because of the whole calorie in, calorie out thing. So I would decrease my calories, but then I would lose a lot of muscle mass, and I would just get skinny when I would cut calories. And it took me years and years to even try to figure out how to lose weight effectively and get lean by tracking calories. But when I went raw vegan, the calories in, calories out thing really went out the window. I've never experienced anything like it. And if you told me that calories in, calories out didn't apply to raw food, I wouldn't have believed it in a million years. I never would have believed it. It's only since my personal experience that I can definitively say that raw food does not have the same calories in, calories out effect. You can eat more raw food calories and not gain weight. You can eat more raw food calories and not exercise even and not gain weight. But when you do eat more raw food calories, you stimulate the metabolism so that then not only can you work out, which helps build muscle mass, which helps reduce body fat, but then, you know, you're just keeping your muscle mass on because you have calories. So just in terms of body composition, in terms of, you know, fuel for working out, it's ideal. It's the best case scenario I've ever found. It's really cool. So I don't track calories anymore, but today I'll track calories just so we can see a total and some of the macros at the end of the day. It'll be interesting to see how much carbs, fats, and proteins. And I don't do this very often, so we will take a look. All right, I'm off to the gym. Just leaving the gym now. Probably put in, what, hour and 10 minutes, I think, or so. Hour and 15 minutes. All leg exercises. It's good. When I focus on legs, that's all I do is legs. I just make sure that I get as much energy into those legs as possible, as much weight as possible, because the legs are huge muscles in the body and they need a lot of weight. So that's what I do. And it's hard. The legs are the hardest day. Legs are hard because when you fill those leg muscles up with blood, you get out of breath and it feels hard. But it's the best thing to do, is to put your body under load like that and get blood pumping through the muscles and blood pumping through the body. It stimulates hormones, stimulates digestion, stimulates the skin and the organs of elimination. That's what it is, you know. Exercise really stimulates the organs of elimination. Powerful healing tool. So I just cut myself up a pineapple. This was a whole pineapple, and this is my post-workout meal. I really like pineapple for post-workout because it's a higher glycemic fruit and it drives the nutrients into the muscles because there's an insulin response. So the only time that I want an insulin response in my day is just post-workout, because that insulin carries the nutrients to the muscles. And so the role of insulin is to bring the nutrients into the cells. So today it's pineapple. This is an entire pineapple, about 750 grams. It's about 375 calories. And I made a mistake. My smoothie that I had pre-workout wasn't 1100 calories. I had entered something wrong in Chronometer. Just goes to show I'm so out of practice of counting calories. I haven't done Chronometer in a year and a half. So I entered something as ounces instead of teaspoons. So it wasn't 1100, it was 750 calories. So with this now I'm at about 1100 calories for the day. So that makes a lot more sense. Pre-workout and post-workout, 1100 calories, packing in calories right around my workouts really helps me to stay just energized and not feel hungry or run down or depleted. And I'll tell you, I mean, I worked out hard today and I will not feel depleted or hungry. And I'll get hungry later, which, you know, you'll see. But it feels doable and it feels natural and it feels great. And I'll tell you, when you stay on the fruits like pineapple and don't have, you know, rice and protein powder and chicken and all the things that people eat for workouts, it just makes your body feel so phenomenally good. I don't care what anyone says. I don't care what any of the fitness industry baloney says. You can build muscle on fruit by putting your body under load and working out hard, you know, and it just feels so much better. And it's not just working out on fruit, you know, there's obviously fats and proteins in there too. So we'll look at the macros at the end of the day. That's tracked in Chronometer too. So yeah, we'll see what the macros are. I know it's lower protein because I'm not doing protein powder today. I mean, I have done protein powders like around workouts, and it just doesn't feel good, and it gives me indigestion usually. There's some sort of, I mean, because my diet is so clean and so fresh, like fresh fruits and vegetables and nuts and seeds, it just doesn't feel right to put the processed protein powders in me. So over time, I just wean off of that stuff and just let it be what it is. So my diet is fairly low protein. I haven't tracked in a year and a half, like I said, but I'm not interested in tracking. But for this video, it'll be interesting. So we'll see. Okay, it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon and I'm gonna make myself another smoothie. This time I'm gonna make myself a green smoothie. I got some fresh greens and I got some green powders, and I'm gonna do a green smoothie because I did a leg workout today, and I'm gonna make sure I get some proteins in the greens and in the green powders for this smoothie. So I just thought I would show you what I'm gonna do here, because one of my favorite things is to make green smoothies for protein, and it's just such a powerful way to get nutrients and nutrition. And it's also so easy on the digestion. It's just amazing to have smoothies to keep the body, you know, unburdened by the food. I'm gonna put 2 bananas in there, okay, to start. And this is my flax seed. I'm gonna put some flax in. Usually about 2 tablespoons, tablespoon or 2. This smoothie, I'm gonna put in this. This is one of my favorite products right here, the water lentil superfood. Now, I don't know if you guys know about the water lentil. This is grown in Florida. It's grown in fresh water, and it's a small flowering plant that's grown on the surface of fresh water. They contain both high quality protein and nutrients of a superfood. We are proud to grow and sell this fantastic plant. So, yeah, this is just a really high quality, tastes great, high in protein. I really love it. And yeah, so look, in 1 scoop, we have 4 grams of protein. You can see there. So 4 grams of protein in 1 scoop is fantastic. Here is an amino acid profile. You know, this has all the BCAAs, leucine, lysine. It's just a great profile of amino acids. And it's really nice that it's listed on there. So this is a whole food product, and it can be used like a protein powder. So here's the scoop, check this out. So here's the scoop, it's a small scoop, you know, so let's put in 1, 2, probably 3. Let's put in 3 scoops of the green water lentil. Now 3 times 4, that's 12 grams of protein in there already. I'm gonna put in some fresh greens, handful of fresh greens. This is super greens. It's basically like baby Swiss chard, arugula, spinach, and topped soy. I don't know what that one is. And I do like adding the maca powder. This is my maca powder. Actually, maybe I'll add a little maca to this one. Probably like a tablespoon or so. I had to go get some dates out of the cabinet, and these are the medjool dates. These are nice big fat ones, as you can see. Take the seeds out. Dates are my favorite because they're just so much energy. They're high in minerals. They're just a fantastic food, especially in smoothies. They're great for calories, adding calories, you know, for on days you're working out when you need the energy. So I'm gonna put 4 large dates in there. Also gonna add some ice. I think this one, because it's got so much grains in it, I'm gonna add a little extra water, so a little extra ice to make it the right consistency. Okay, now I'm gonna add some water to this. Okay, blended that up, poured into my quart jar here. That's a powerful green smoothie right there. So I'm sitting down with my green smoothie, and this one has about 635 calories or so in it. And I'm gonna guesstimate like 15 grams of protein. I put it in Chronometer, but we'll look at it all at the end of the day. It's nice to have protein after a leg workout because it's the biggest muscle groups in the body. So yeah, and I've been really liking the water lentil, like I said. And what's interesting is that Real Source, the company that makes that water lentil, they sent me a jar to try, and I had never heard of it, never thought twice about it, but I started putting it in my smoothies, and actually it's my preferred green powder of all the ones that I've tried. I really like it, and so I thought I would share that with you. I've been looking forward to sharing it, and actually they gave me a discount code, 20% off. If you go into the description, there will be a link. You can go check it out for yourself and get a discount if you'd like. So check out the water lentil. And yeah, I'm gonna just enjoy this smoothie now. I'm sitting in my backyard. Here I am sitting under the umbrella. It's a nice day out. It's a little overcast today, but it's still fairly warm, the end of May. And the thing is that, you know, the smoothies just really make the digestion easy, like I was saying, and it's not a burden on your body to get all that in. If you eat 15 grams of protein in grains, legumes, you know, animal products, it's a massive amount of burden for the body. So the green powders like this and just the natural whole foods are so easy to digest. It creates no obstruction. It's fast bowel transit time. Keeps that lymphatic system flowing so you don't get toxic buildup, so you don't get diseases like cancers and things, you know. So this is the way you can get your nutrition in, your protein, and not get sick, you know, because the complex proteins make us sick. So I'm about to go out and do some errands. My wife needed me to go out and do some things for her. I'm going to be out for about an hour, so I cut up some apples. This is 3 apples cut up, which is about 300 calories or so. And maybe this will tide me over till dinner, probably. So yeah, always good to have apples around. I love apples. I always snack on apples. So I'm gonna go do some errands and I'll be back. It's 7 o'clock. I am gonna have some dinner. I made myself a salad and I have some sprouted crackers and some cashew cheese that I made. So this is a higher fat meal, as you can see here. Those are sprouted crackers from a brand named Lydia's, which is local here where I live. And then this is my salad, just a normal salad. About a whole head of greens in there. And then just a little bit of seeds on there, you know, just cabbage, carrots, cucumber in that one, kind of a normal salad. And then these are the sprouted crackers that I have. These are Italian herb. Lydia's is local here in my area in Northern California. All local, all raw. Everything she does is raw and sprouted. So I don't normally do a lot of packaged stuff, but it's fun once in a while. And I'm gonna have some of these because I'm doing a little bit higher fat today because of my workout. Generally I try to keep the fats a little bit higher. So yeah, this is good. And then I made, this is a hemp seed dressing. The hemp seed dressing is mostly apple cider vinegar and lemon juice with some seasoning and 1 tablespoon of hemp seeds in there and 1 date blended up with some water, and it's pretty good. So this whole meal is about 900 calories or so. I think I put it in Chronometer, and it's higher fat, so this is going to adjust my macros for the day. We'll look at that at the end of the day, but yeah, it's a high calorie meal. So I think it's gonna bring my calories up to close to 3,000 for the day. Okay, it's the end of the day. It's like 8:30. I'm not gonna have any more food. I'm in my office. So let's recap a little bit. Okay, so I had 2,885 calories today. 23% fat, 70% carbohydrates, 7% protein. And yeah, 7% protein is low in our society's standards, but my God, the high protein diets are making people sick. You know, I watched this video on YouTube yesterday that was this like 1,000-pound man who hadn't left his house in years. And he was being monitored by doctors, and they had put him on this weight loss calorie restriction, right? And he was down to like 500 pounds, and he's laying there 500 pounds eating cheese, processed cheese, like out of a bag or something. He's saying, well, I gotta get my protein, you know, and that kind of sums up the attitude we have about protein, that we have to get protein even though it's making us sick. So I don't know where this comes from. According to John Robbins and Healthy at 100, the longest lived cultures eat about 10% protein, which is consistent with 80-10-10 and the high carbohydrate, low fat, raw vegan diet, you know, which is low protein. And really the healthiest people on the planet do have a lower protein. So we can see this proven over and over again. So I like my protein intake where I had it today. I mean, today was a pretty good day of eating. And also the omega-3 to omega-6 ratio, according to Chronometer, was like 3-to-1 or 4-to-1, which is ideal ratio because most people are eating all these polyunsaturated fats, which are the omega-6 fats, which are way out of balance with the omega-3s. And then we get inflammation in the brain. And so there's been studies and links with high polyunsaturated fats and brain inflammation. So we need those omega-3s to offset that. So I was at like 4-to-1 omega-3 to omega-6, which is from having, nuts and seeds. So it's naturally in the raw vegan diet to have the healthy fat balance, which keeps our brain health good and keeps us in good mood, positive attitude, no depression, and no inflammation. Also 3,000 calories, approximately 2,885 today, but I'm not gaining weight. If I ate 2,800 calories of rice and chicken and pasta and cookies and cereal and oatmeal and stuff, I would blow up like a balloon. I would gain so much weight on that many calories, but I don't gain weight on the raw food calories. It just goes into my body. It's completely naturally absorbed and assimilated and utilized by cells for energy. And you know where all that goes? It goes into my energy. It goes into like the spark in my mind so I can connect with the reality around me and be vibrant and be connected and be present. That's what it does. And I wanted to mention bowel movements. Most people are having like one bowel movement a day, but they eat 3 times a day. If we're eating 3 times a day, we should be having 3 bowel movements a day. So my bowel movements are consistent with that because I'm a raw vegan. So that's a good summary to my day. I wanted to thank you for being on this video. Thanks for being here with me. I hope it was helpful for someone to see a glimpse into how a raw vegan can eat and experience vitality and exercise. So give this video a thumbs up. Please leave a comment. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this topic. Let's have a dialogue. Let's talk about it. And subscribe to my channel, Raw Vegan Rising, for more informative information like this on how to be a raw vegan, how to thrive on raw vegan foods, and how we can show up in our life the best we possibly can. That's what it's all about. Being in service, showing up, being present, making the world a better place. So thank you so much for being here. I will see you in the next one.